Hey, coming through with the vibes. 4K bangers tonight. We got an interview. I'm gonna stage everybody. You know what? Sending light everyone's way. What's good, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday, y'all. It doesn't matter to me. I'm working from home, so. What is Fridays? What is Saturdays and what are Sundays now? You know? I think all the days are kind of blending, so. Sending some light everyone's way. What's good right now? Got an interview with K Bangers coming up. Okay, so you guys are just all staring. Drop the last song you listened to. The last song, yeah. The last song I listened to is K Bangers right now. Free hip hop. This would be a fat ass joint. Imagine if I came up just rolling out with a fat ass joint like this. I want y'all to check on me because I'm burning too much weed, if so. But now I'm staging everybody. Waiting for K Bangers to get in here. But until then, let's just jam to a song. Free hip hop, free hip hop, free hip hop. K Bangers, where you at right now? Hey, free hip hop. K Bangers, how you gonna be late to your own show? Come on. Somebody message K Bangers that I'm on IG Live. Could somebody do that for me so I don't have to restart? One of the 4 people in here, could y'all do that for me, please? Dang, I'm not even burning sage, I'm burning rope right now. Hold on, let me correct this. Claiming that you get it, but you lying on your dick. At first you don't get it, turn the dial up a tippet. Give this to your spirit through the time. Alright, we just burn it. Gas like hybrid Honda Civic. Cops only come around if they conspire for a visit. My goal is to live life the way Christ intended. Keep listening for your name, you're dying for a mention. This is free hop if I gotta help it, cause I'm nice. No, like seriously, could somebody like message K Bangers and be like, I just saw some like 5 minutes ago. Come on. Until then, y'all are just gonna see me just jam out, I guess. Free hip hop, free hip hop, free hip hop. His whole album, Declassified, is so dope. I was telling people, I was like, you're gonna wanna listen to this album. You're gonna wanna listen to this interview. Oh my gosh, K Bangers, how you gonna be late to your own interview, man? Let me add you in. I'm just being a goofball right now. Burning shit. Someone thought it was a joint. I thought it was funny. Okay. Let's see. K Bangers. Well, K Bangers, could you just request to be in? Hey. Ain't over 5 grand, don't contact. Hey. Yeah, K Bangers. Okay, there you are. Hey. Stop crying about money all the time. Stop crying about money all the time. You stop crying about working for free. If it ain't over 5,000, don't call me.
Miss China.
What is up, K Bangers?
Miss China.
I was talking shit and I was like, how are you gonna be late to your own interview? I'm just kidding.
What's good, girl?
You're like 2 minutes late. Hey, how are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I feel like I know you. I've been doing so much research on you that I feel like we're like buddies. You know what? Honestly, from my research that I found from you, we actually have a lot of similarities. And I look naked right now, so let me scoot up a little bit.
Hey, all right, hey.
All right. I'm thinking this is something weird's going on. Okay,
okay.
Jam it down slightly. I'm wearing a shirt, everybody.
So let me ask you something. Does my camera look weird? Yeah, am I off to the side?
Yeah.
You want to flip it?
Yeah, flip it the other way.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you.
Nice to meet you. Hey, listen. Want to give you a special shout out and to your team over at IE Radio and all that. Very nice presentation. Really like what you're doing. Love the presentation. Love what you're doing for the community, for the hip hop community.
Oh,
very nice. So it's a great honor. Thank you.
Wow. Hey, bangers, man! I thought I was supposed to make you tear up with my intro that I was about to do for you, but I do.
Well, let's. Okay. Well.
So y'all, we have Hey Bangers. I've been bragging all day about you and telling people to tune in and check this interview out because there's going to be a lot of declassified information going on that we're going to be talking about. But you know what? I think it's dope that we have an OG technically here on the China Show.
All right. Yeah. All right. Right.
Yeah. I mean, like.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Set up. Yeah. That's right.
It is cool, but then it's also cool because like you wear so many different hats. Like you're a businessman as well. You do so many different things. You play instruments. I think that's just really cool that you're just a multifaceted person. So thank you for being on my show.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Okay, so and the reason why I say that you're a super OG is because you got like Kickback and your K Bangers, and you made the My School vinyl. So I was like, OGs make vinyls. That's dope. Like you have a vinyl.
But right, but check this out. Those guys that press that vinyl, you may be shocked to hear, are very young people out of Bogota, Colombia.
What? How do you get a vinyl press nowadays? Like, is that an easy thing to do?
I mean, if you got the money to do it, yeah. You know, there has been a rise in vinyl sales over the years. I haven't followed it too much, but, you know, when we did that vinyl, which was just a couple years ago, you know, the producer, he knew me from stuff that I did back in '95. And then the guys in Colombia, what? Gosh, man, it's like a time warp, right?
It's a time warp, but the thing is, with good music, it just like it's so timeless. So like that's our connection with one another is music.
That's true, but check this out. I don't know if you ever thought about this. Well, check it out. If we were in the 70s, right? Okay. And we were talking about music that came out 20 years prior. Think about the difference in fidelity in the sound.
That's very true. That's
right?
Very true.
So now in 2020, we can go back to the 90s and yeah, there's a difference in fidelity, but it's not as different as it would be between like the 50s and the 70s recordings, because the 70s was a big change in recording technology.
Right.
So it's weird. It's like, and then for the younger people like yourself, you might have more access to recorded music more than any other generation. I mean, you can go back to the 2000s, to the 90s, to the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. You can go through all that and have all that. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah, I love it. You know what? When you put things into perspective like that, you know, I am thankful. And if you think about it, like the access that we have to music, we're just a click away from Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. But before, it's just like you have to get the cassette tapes, but you know, like you have to track it down, but it's just handed to us so nicely.
It's awesome. So anyway, so the Bogota, Colombia guys, these young guys, right? Check these out. These guys want to put out this vinyl with my man Kickback. Shout out Kickback. And Kickback, that dude. I mean, he's playing me these beats. Okay. And I'm like, he's using software to emulate a feel that you can only get from the SP1200 or these classic beat machines to make these beats. And he's looking, you know, it's crazy. And he's channeling people like Nick Wiz, who's strictly SP1200. This guy, you know, he just dropped a new joint with Shabam Sadiq, and I did a lot of work with him. And this guy, Kickback, young guy, is emulating this, and he got it down to a wow. It was just incredible. And the icing on that cake, China, is this. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
So after we drop the vinyl, right?
Right.
They want to talk about doing something else. Well, they turned me down because none of the music that I had was old enough for them.
What?
I'm used to. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
So I'm coming from those record label days, you know, when you walk in the office with that demo tape, they're not saying hi to you. They're not even, you know what they're saying? What's the hook? They want to hear the hook right away.
Really? So and then that's how it was? I didn't know that. So
to some people, yes. To some people that were that had a lot of influence that I considered influential, that are still getting it in the business now, yes. What's the hook?
Okay, yeah, the hook is everything to a song, right?
Well, to some people, but you know, not really to the artists like me. Like we're trying to get this thing across. So, you know, I'm coming from that, and here we have these young guys talking about, well, your music is not old enough. So this new stuff that you're sending, we can't work with it. So
I think that icing was like strawberry icing. You said icing, but I think after that story, I think it's like strawberry. Wow, that's crazy.
It's cool. Yeah, it shocked a couple people, honestly.
Wow, this shocks me. That's really good to know. I mean, thank you for educating us on that. But just going back to the beginning, back from the Balance Project and you becoming K-Bangers, how did you get K-Bangers from the Eastern Renaissance? Like, where is the K-Banger coming from?
Oh, where is it?
The K-Bangers from Eastern Renaissance.
Yes. So, so the guy singing in that hook, that's my brother right there. It's my man Triple Beam. That's my brother Triple Beam. We're like the Batman and Robin of this Balance Project stuff, you know? And he's been on a ton of stuff. I won't even get into that. But he is the same person singing in that hook is the same person rhyming at the end. They're the same person. And at the end, so he, in his verse that he wrote, he said, K-Banger, the rectifier, with me in unity, hellfires, the stage is blazing, and battle axe banging. And that wasn't my name at that time. A lot of people were calling me Still at that time, S-T-I-L-L. So
why Still? Why Still?
Still, well, that's a long story, but I won't go there now. It's a long story, but people were referring me to another name. He called me K-Banger in that verse as a kind of a twist on, you know, on me, and I didn't think much of it. But that dude, yo, we got my man Tito on the check-in. We got some OGs on here, man. Oh man, my man Bone, my homie Bone right now. Dude, China, man. I tell you, when I tell you, I'm like jumping around here, but like my dude that's commenting on this thing right now, this is a radio show host.
What's up, Tito?
Yeah, man, my man Bone and DJ No Name. Bone, yeah, Tito. Tito, aka Bone. I know, right? And my man Bone, and my man DJ No Name. Like these guys were helping me to move my stuff forward when they were on the radio back in Rutgers, and this was a
right. Oh no, you paused. Dance break. Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got lost there.
You're back.
Yeah, so
had a dance break. It's cool.
So Bone and No Name, these guys were helping me on the radio.
Right.
Long time ago. And here you are, the new fresh talent, and it's just like a time warp. It's crazy. A lot of nostalgia going on here.
Ooh.
A lot of nostalgia going here. A lot.
I like nostalgia though, but that's so dope. Okay, so because I was wondering, I was like, K-Bangers from Eastern Renaissance. I was like, oh,
Okay,
now you
yes.
have it together. So
Yeah, so wait, so let me finish that. So Triple Beam put that in a verse. It wasn't my name. I wasn't calling myself that. But then he was also singing in our band, and we called our band the Balance Project.
ooh,
And I was drumming in that band. And
right.
naturally, they started calling me K Banger because that song became kind of popular locally. You know, it was a popular local record. So, and because I'm playing the drums and all that type of stuff, I go in waves, you know. If I'm not really writing like that, I find some other creative outlets and things like that.
BET
So,
in the building. Shouts out.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's my King Virtuous, my dude. Yeah,
Hey, what's
we
up,
got
King
some,
Richard?
yeah, man, we got something cooking. We got some. We'll talk about that in a minute. But that's how people started calling me, referring to me as K Banger.
Okay.
And yeah, it was really cemented when I got to BET, which I'm sure you'll ask me about sooner or
Yes.
later. But
Yes.
yeah, when I walked up in there, it was like, oh, K Banger is in here, and that was it. And that was my name on the door and everything. You know, that's what everyone knew me as. So I just ran
I'm
with it.
surprised that you don't have like a Z. You know how like some people have K-Bangers? Like I'm surprised it's not.
No, no. We're not turning it into a porno name. It's a rap name. It's a rap name, and it's a
Yeah.
made-up name. Bangers. That's
Yeah,
Miley
bangers.
Cyrus. That's Miley Cyrus. That's not me.
I
Oh
was gonna
Lord.
refer to that, but I didn't know if you would have knew the. Yes, that album is my album. I love that Bangers
Oh
album.
yeah, yeah. They get. Yeah, she does have some bangers on there for sure.
She got some bangers, but then it's just so cool to know that you know, started off in this band, but then like just when you didn't think you can get any cooler, like you're a teacher as well, or you were a teacher. So like
Yes.
back in the day, how were you able to I guess intercorrelate your talents together with teaching and then also, you know, being like this
Yeah.
underground hip hop star, you know?
I wouldn't say underground hip hop star, dude.
I was trying to like, you know, like,
I know
you
what
know,
you're
I'm
doing.
trying to boost you up. What?
I
You
know,
seem
I
like the
know.
underground hip hop star.
Right.
Okay.
No. Well, but
Underground
I'll
hip hop legend. Is that better?
mm,
Go with the legend, brother.
all
You
right.
are,
Okay. All right. All
you
right.
are
All
a
right. All
legend.
right. Okay. Um. Well, so yeah, asked me a pretty broad question there, and you know, to not be so long-winded about it, the teaching thing was something that fell on my lap,
Okay.
and yeah, and you know, my grandmother was dealing in a nonprofit where
Okay.
she had access to those kind of programs.
Mm-hmm.
So right out of school, I was able to teach early childhood. I started with the young kids, 3 to 5 year olds,
Wow.
and
Okay.
I
I'm
did.
looking naked
I,
again. Okay.
okay,
Have a shirt on.
are you decent now?
Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So, so of course with well, here's a jewel for you. I've always said that if you are not capable of working a full-time job,
Okay.
cutting music, performing, then there's a good chance you may not really be cut for what the business really entails,
Right.
because it is that amount of work. I know guys have been full-timing it a long time,
Right.
and maybe if I did it like that, things would be a little different for me, but I don't regret the way I went about it. The teaching was a good thing because I'm only teaching for X amount of months in the year, and then in the
Right.
summertime I have off.
Right.
So in the summer I was playing with the band, I was doing sound with the band, I was in the studio, I was doing other things, I was resting up, I was being a little more bummy and creative while collecting unemployment. Then when I would go back to the school, I would still be writing and things like that, but it's just a different pattern, and I can make a little money for myself so that I can go to the studio and pay a car note and drive
Yeah.
around and do the things that you have to do to finance your dream.
Right.
And, you know, with the talents that I have, which, you know, are a gift and a curse, because, you know, being focused on one thing is always a little better, but that just
Right.
wasn't, that's not the hand I'm dealt with. So I kind of just, well, you know, you just move around. You move around and you do the best you can with what you can at the time. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was about to invite you for a drink. Where's my drink?
Oh, yeah? What are you drinking?
Yeah. Hold up. I got to put my phone this way because
okay.
my charger is in. I'm drinking water too.
Oh, you're drinking water? No, man. I thought you were like, yeah.
Cheers.
Vodka. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got vodka? Oh, there's vodka in there?
No.
Yeah, you drinking?
No.
You drinking vodka out the Geyser Springs bottle? Damn. That's how y'all do it in the West. That's how y'all do it in the West Coast, dude. Damn.
I can't. I would be way more. I probably would have been like twerking somewhere in this. What you were saying if I had vodka in there.
well, if you want to get buzzed, let's get it. Yeah, I got some of this. Get some of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yes, man.
Sage out.
Oh, yeah, hey, we got some cosmic. That's some cosmic vibes right there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a vibe.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But then after you started teaching, which we're getting to the cool part, you went into the Black Entertainment creative service, where you kind of were able to like affiliate with like a whole bunch of different labels and different things like that. Sony Music being one, Universal, New Line Cinema. How was that experience of being able to just, like you're a musician, so just being able to have such close like encounters with some of these like big ass labels, like how was that?
Okay, you wanna really know, China?
I really want to know.
All right, you ready for this?
What is that?
You ready?
Yeah.
It's the bee pollen. I'm about to hit it. The bee pollen.
I love it. I need some of that.
Oh, let me tell you something. This right here. This right here.
Thanks, Eric. Sorry, say hi to my homie.
What's up, Eric?
Okay,
Yo,
so what are the nutritional benefits of bee pollen?
Okay, I can only do one wrong thing at a time here, all right? So you want me to answer the first question or this question?
I want you to answer all of them.
All right.
Yeah, in a summary.
All right, dude.
Because I got so many questions for you.
All right. So okay. So let's move this along. Okay. So this bee pollen can be this can be totally re-engineered by humans, but if they feed it back to the bee, they're gonna die. So that means that there are things in here that we don't really know about.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
No, that's a good thing.
Okay.
And then this is what the lifters, the power lifters use for competition and stuff like that. They get on this before hitting those weights.
Okay, so you a power lifter?
I'm not a power lifter. No, I'm not a power lifter.
I see the protein in the back on your refrigerator. I see.
Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah. And I got that West Indian business too. You ready for this? What you know about them things there? Huh? What you know about this? What you know about this? You know about that?
I don't know anything about it, actually.
You don't know about this?
I don't.
Where's your family from? Where's your family from, dude?
Cali?
That's it?
I want to take the Ancestry.com test, but I'm a little sketch.
Oh, really?
I don't want.
Okay.
I don't want anyone having my DNA like that. But unfortunately, sadly, why'd you have to bring that up? I don't know where I'm from.
Am I gonna start a fight if I put this up there?
I didn't Trump like post something with that? Like, I couldn't.
Well, the Navy beans. That's the important thing. Navy beans.
Okay. I got something in my mouth. Okay.
But
okay.
All right, but no.
Thank you for enlightening me on that.
Oh, anyway.
It looks like I'm blowing fat smoke. It looks like I'm like smoking like.
Woo! I wish you were blowing that smoke. What?
Can you get?
Let's get right.
I'm pretty sure someone tried to get high off the stage.
Oh man, yeah, man. Come on, you in Cali? You in Cali, man? There's no use. Let's get that lemon tree, yo. Let's get that strawberry sour. Okay. Now we're getting professional with it. Yes. Yes. Get that lemon tree blazing, boy. Yes, yes, ma'am. Let's get right.
That felt good.
K-Bang is in the building. We get it right. That's right.
So back to the Black Entertainment Creative.
Okay, that whole thing. So you really want to know what my explanation for that is?
Woo!
So I'm a
video right now. Let me put this out. Oh my God, this is like, hold on. I really gotta put this out. Hold on.
Yes. Hey, I wanna thank all y'all.
I was like in a music video right now.
In the
like,
chat. Thank you. China, can I plug myself real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know just to come check me out. Link me up. Link me up at kbanger.com, please. Please.
He's a legend.
kbanger.com.
He's a legend.
You know, make sure you link me up. Okay, so listen, that whole BET thing.
Yes.
And that whole run that I had.
Right.
I mean, only God could have done that. There is no way to explain or calculate. Yeah, I was prepared. I was prepared for that. But I mean, you want to talk about running into your destiny. I mean, I don't think I'm nowhere near complete with my work that has to be done, because the fact that I'm talking to you here now is another story. Because if it wasn't for this COVID and all this stuff going on, wouldn't be here.
Met.
No, trust me, no. So well, right, but right. Well, BET, BET. A friend of mine was there, and he's an underground legend. My man Kane USA, and he was producing a lot of stuff with my crew from Science of Life, and these guys. These are underground giants. Have been doing their things for 20 years plus, and he got into BET, and I remember, we had a talk, and he said, "Hey, man, should I be doing this?" In other words, he was concerned that his underground pass would be revoked for being on a mainstream channel like this. Are you following me?
I got you.
Yeah, so I told him, no, man, because the only way we're going to really infiltrate this thing is from the inside, and we can't be afraid of that. We got to go in. So go in and accept the success, accept what they have to offer you. Well, a couple of years later, he's called.
He paused.
We don't really know what to do with it.
Oh.
So a year went by, and it just went in one ear and out the other, until one summer when I was off, he invited me up. No, he didn't invite me up. I went up to meet with representatives from a label out of Philly, and just went by to stop to see Kane at the office. And I went in there. I had my music with me. I had a hard drive full of beats. I went in there. I met some of the editors. They already knew who I was. I see the rig. It was busted down. So I started working on it. Couldn't get it up. Came the next day, and then the next day, and then from that point on, I was there. And next thing you know, I'm the voice of the network. Next thing you know, I'm licensing music to the network. Next thing you know, I'm doing music for Sony Music through one of my co-workers who was with Sony, Timbisa Mshaka. Shout out to my girl Tim Breezy, with Sony. Got me into the voiceover thing, and all of a sudden, 20 years of work turned into a dream come true.
So it all started from a rig. You just fixing a rig. It's that simple.
Well, the other part of it is that
I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic.
Everything, as everything goes over my head, right? So this dude was handing out my music in there, and I didn't really realize that. So it was kind of already warmed up. When they say, that you're working towards something. The blessing is already prepared. It doesn't have to be made. It's already set up for you to walk into it. And that's exactly what happened there. You know, my son came from a result of that. I ended up teaching another 7 years at the Institute of Audio Research in New York City because of that.
Wow.
It gave me the prerequisite. It gave me the prerequisite I needed to actually go there and study. And I'm an honor student out of there. They're closed now, but this is the first audio school in the world. You know, a lot of my colleagues are Grammy and multi-platinum certified producers, engineers, and world-class performers. I'm very humbled to be a part of that. And I will never take that. I'll never take that for granted. Never.
I hear the passion in your voice, brother. Hell yeah, that is dope. That is that's a really good story. Yeah, you should do an audiobook because you have a good voice, and then like you telling that story on an audiobook would inspire the world.
Oh, you think so? Are you being sarcastic? Are you being sarcastic again?
Can I be serious? I'm saying, like, I shed a tear, but you know what, y'all? We gonna start setting up some rigs, and that's how we gonna get in, y'all. Okay, but then I don't know if you're working there now, and this is how we have another.
No, I haven't been there in years. I haven't been there in a decade.
No, I'm talking about. You didn't let me finish. So after you started working for Hyatt, and I used to work at Hyatt like 2 years ago.
It's not the same. What Hyatt were you working at? What Hyatt were you working at? San Jose?
I was working at the Hyatt in downtown Riverside.
Oh, excuse me.
And I was doing front desk, and I was doing everything, and then I quit because, yeah.
Right, because let's not go there.
I was hoping you were still working there because I was going to ask you for hotel discounts, actually. I was like, please be working there still. You're going down a dangerous path. Look who's on the chat. Hey, Angela, ¿cómo estamos? That's my girl from Bogota. That's Ozone Records right there. Yeah, you girl. Hey, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got Colombia's in the house. So listen. So since hey Angela, shout out to Ozone Records. Yes. Shout out. Yeah, that's right. So now listen. The Hyatt is just a home base for me. I'm not with the Hyatt. I'm with Encore Event Technologies. We are the baddest AV tech group in Central Florida, sister.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we throwing them. No, we ain't renting rooms out. We setting those sound up. We putting those 15s up. We throwing those line arrays up. Q16, Q24 board, Yamaha, video switchers, Panasonic, laser projection. I mean, how you want this, man? China, how you want it? You want the line? You want to?
Is it gonna be as aggressive? Like I was saying for a second. We set up these 22s.
we thought of the 15 speakers, 15-inch JBLs. Yeah, all that. So the only thing that I haven't really learned that I'm starting to learn now is how to build the rooms. So I'm learning how to, to measure we're laying tile and doing stuff like that, how to build the rooms. But everything from records to voiceover to editing, audio editing, not really mastering, but, building the stages, Taylor Swift stage, Jay-Z and Beyonce stage.
All right.
Lady Gaga. I mean, hard hat shit. I mean, 60 trucks, 80 trucks, 90 trucks, 60 trucks for production alone, off the truck, LED stage deck, 4-man lift, all that. These rappers ain't, y'all don't even know.
You don't as aggressive as you. Do they all?
You don't even appreciate. These guys don't even know how to appreciate the stage you're walking on, man. And we over here, tape decks, setting that up.
Dang.
That's what we out here doing. Wow. So at Hyatt, it's very cushy because it's the ballroom.
Right.
And I supervise a team there. So, if I have to do a voiceover, I get the board and I go to another room. I cut the voiceover for my dudes.
I'm not in Florida. He's in Florida. I'm in Cali. Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm better. I'm Florida. Better.
I'm in Cali. I'm better.
Wrong. So, but I'm originally from Jersey, so.
So you can't get me those hotel discounts in some.
Yo,
I can't get no hotel.
You're going there. You're rough. You're rough.
Okay, so let's get into declassified because this is some very declassified information that everyone needs to hear about. I listened to the album and I thought it was dope. Like it was a breath of fresh air. Hold on, I was actually gonna use a line. You gotta live you gotta live if you ain't free. How you gonna live if you ain't free? How you gonna live if you ain't free? But it was such a breath of fresh air because it's like some real hip hop, like. And I wanted to ask you a question. What do you feel is the state of hip hop currently? Because you come from like a different era, and you
yeah. Well, listen, let's clear this up right now. I'm not a grumpy dude about when it comes to hip hop and the things that's going on. I know hip hop is in very good hands right now. Because when somebody like yourself could reach out to me and talk to me about things like this, the movement is safe. That's for sure. I don't have any issue with the trap dudes, the mumble rappers. No, because I can hear sounds. I can understand the way they're trying to come off and bring messages across. So I don't think there's any and when you can see the original hip hop heads still out there touring and doing different things and cutting records, and I just got an email about a new Big Daddy Kane record today with Chuck D on it. Like these dudes are so classic. 2020, these dudes are just moving, putting out records. Science.
They quarantined. They said, "Let me just put a record out." I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Shut up. Anyway, these guys are doing some classic stuff, so the game is safe, man. I have no complaints. I don't.
How was it creating Declassified? I mean, I felt like it was very motivational. I mean, like I said, you have a very motivational voice as it is already, and then you put it on those hardcore, kind of reminded me of some underground, New York type beats that you were rapping on the whole time. Yeah. But how was that process of creating it?
Well, it's funny you should ask that because. Go ahead. Yeah, right. Well, it's funny you should say that because, just so you know, and that your listeners know. Declassified, those are songs that were collected over a span of maybe even up to 7 years. Those songs have been sitting on the drive, and in addition to what I revealed as far as the turning point where things were on the up and up for me, that tide changed. And I went through a period of extreme loss. And 2008 and all that was an economic downturn like we're facing now. And
it's kind of like in the song that you were saying in Writer's Block. Are you kind of explaining this in Writer's Block?
Exactly, yes, indeed. And exactly. A lot of people were going through that.
Right.
The nation was going through that, right? Right. And that's one thing I think is missing from the game. that some artists are not exactly reflecting the times, but that's changing now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's changing now. But anyway, so there was a time when I went through a lot of loss, and the songs that I was preparing for a couple of deals that I was literally signed to weren't being used because the labels got shook up. They didn't really have money to move forward and do things. You know, I had a deal with 45 Scientific in France, and those are still my people to the death. Legendary label in France. And with the guys here in Shaman Work, before they closed their doors, I mean, they had a nice, you know, I was label mates with Aloe Black and MF Doom.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Really, China?
I'm just kidding.
Really?
I just love seeing your serious face. I love your serious face.
Really? Really?
Well,
really,
you were
dude?
talking all that hype stuff earlier. I wanted the story to get a little more hype. You just make it a little hyper.
Oh, you a director? You a director now? You a director now?
Yes.
Anyway, where was I? So the music I had, preparing for these records never got released. So I was sitting on this music, and then for a while I didn't really hear from anybody. And I'm going through my own personal challenges, and then I'm swamped with setting up sound all over the city. So then my dude hit all over the city, all over Orlando. We setting up the concerts, we're setting up the corporate meetings, we're doing all that. Me along with other very talented artists and producers, people studying Full Sail University here in Orlando.
Okay.
Do you know about that, Miss college graduate?
In fact, I don't. Would you like to enlighten me?
So what did you graduate in communications?
Media studies, yeah.
Do you even know how to cut an air check?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I.
Yeah, so I take a knife and then I just swipe it in the air.
Oh, well, that's a new school. That's a new school way of doing it. Okay.
I act like a samurai for a second, and then it works.
That's not how we used to do it. No wonder you have to do it independent now, because you're not gonna get along with anybody doing it like that.
Oh dang.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, you want me to cut this air check?
Sure, cut it up. Chop it up, King. Hey.
You want to cut an air check?
What is going on? See, why you? First, it went from the aggressive, stage setting up to, you holding up a knife.
Yo, you gonna cut this air check, nigga? Oh, snap. Yo, I'm fucking sweating in here. Yo.
Me too. I'm sweating too. Man, I almost set my house on fire. Burning some sagebrush.
Yeah, for real. You on fire for real. You knew best to light that sage when I come around. Because when I come around,
and I need to get some bee pollen because the demons try to come out when I come around. So are you an Aquarius? Aquarian?
Yeah, for real.
Are you Aquarius? See, that's another similarity we have. I'm an Aquarius. When's your birthday?
That's awesome. Well, I'm a real Aquarius. I was born on January the 30th. I know you weird February Aquarius. I ain't a real
January 26th.
It's a little Capricorny, but I think you're close enough. No. Yeah, it's a little Capricorny, dude. Yeah.
So who is Chris Prolific?
Oh, who is Chris Prolific?
Yeah, who's that guy?
You don't know who Chris Prolific is.
I don't know who Chris Prolific is, but I know that you guys have made a lot of gems together, and yeah.
Yo, that dude.
Enlighten me. Who is Chris Prolific?
Yo, that dude is a problem, man. You need to hear this guy, man.
He's a problem? I don't know if I want to hear him if he's a problem.
It's a figure of speech, China. God damn, this interview is gonna go for 2 hours, man. Yo, Chris. So Chris Prolific, that's Paris's own. He's the one that helped me to get signed over in Paris. He's remixed The Roots, remixed RZA. This dude. Check his just go. You've been doing a lot of homework. I like it. But just genuinely for your own soul and in seeking music and stuff, man, check this dude out because you're gonna love his production.
Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Because
shout out to Chris Prolific.
I love, like I said, I love Declassified. It was really dope. Like I had listened to it, the whole thing, felt really hyped, felt really inspired, shed a tear at one time, and
no, you didn't.
I did with Writer's Block. I was like, damn, like we was really going through that. I did. I was like, damn.
Yo, that's
way back.
Yo, that's that kickback production again.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
dude. Like reggae too, so that's dope because I like reggae. That's my favorite genre.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it really is my favorite genre.
But you're not like, what are you doing? You calling you calling dance hall reggae? Is that what you call it?
No,
because it's
it's
not the same.
No, I like roots reggae. Like I go
roots
to
reggae
every year. Yeah, I go to Jamaica every year. But like my favorite is probably like Sizzla Kalonji. Like I like conscious.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Yes.
But I can also go to like freaking Dennis Brown. You can go back to like the Eco Mouse, and like I saw that you go to a lot of reggae concerts. I'm pretty sure the movement is pretty big out there, out in Florida.
Well, I know in South Florida the independent reggae scene is a little stronger, but this is something that may not have been in my bio and other information. But so I played drums in a reggae band for 15 years, and I was doing that all during the whole time from when I first started teaching to when I started working at BT. I had to stop playing with the band, but we always still kept in touch. I found them a new drummer, and because I couldn't make it to the Jersey Shore, which was our base, but we still we're very close. I want to make a special shout out to the Random Test Reggae Band, my brothers Alan, Jeffy Friday, and a big influence of mine, my man Bill. A big influence of mine was the lead singer of that band, my man Donald Smith, aka Danny Love. This guy is legendary in Jamaica, and came to the States to pursue a bigger path in music and things like that. And I was that man's drummer on and off for about 15 years, and it's hard to explain when you have that connection to the music. I mean, the drum and the bass, you already know when that drum and bass is hitting.
It's everything.
And we're going back to tribal Nyabingi drumming, the spirits that invoke with this music, and being able to be a part of that and don't get me wrong, we sucked most of the time. But there were a lot of times that we hit real hard. I mean, times where we would play for the college crowd, and these guys are just drunk and going crazy and just having a ball, man. Yeah.
That's
very very special, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so dope. Like you're just an all-around dope person. You've done a lot.
I appreciate it.
Non-sarcastically, you've done a lot. And you're still continuing to grow and still continuing to do so much more.
Still more. There's more. There's a lot more.
What is coming up for you in 2020? At least the rest of 2020.
Well.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, to be honest with you, we're going to take some time this weekend to really write it out and put the vision together as to what this is going to be. Because remember, just a few weeks ago, I was overlooking, I wish I could send you this video, overlooking a violinist conference. And we had ballrooms full of violinists. Can you imagine? It was absolutely beautiful. It was
and
beautiful.
they were all just on sync, and it's just music provides such a great frequency. So it's like, especially on sync, it's just like you're levitating, low key.
Yeah, and dude, no microphones. This was all acoustic, man. They were all in there just playing at all times of the day. The cello, the violin, everything. And they had the big ballroom with the showcase, $10,000 violins. And that same day, I watched in horror as about $3 million in sales just dropped out. You know, wow. we had a medical group coming. 40,000 deep into the city. Canceled. McDonald's canceled. They all canceled. Damn. And then next thing you know, I'm like depressed. I'm like laying down shivering because I just went through 3 years of craziness. And I'm like, here we go again. And then next thing you know, I got my homie Big S, who I got a project dropping with, my man Big S. I wish I could play you this stuff, man. But I'm gonna hit you again. I'm leaking. You're gonna hear all of it. So get ready for that.
I like it though. I like it. I can't wait to bump some of your stuff on the radio show. So
that's gonna be awesome. Big S produced Power Latins. There's a song Power Latins on the album. My homie Big S did that record. Well, I haven't talked to that guy for years.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah, the hair is looking hot. Yeah, for real. Well, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, shine it. So, you know, this different change of events, of course, has everybody kind of retooling and restructuring what they're doing. So we're in the process of that, but I got the new single ready. I'm just waiting for the thanks, man. We got the new single ready. This is gonna be a tricky one. Oh. So we're gonna drop this, and I'm interested to see what people have to say about it.
I'm excited for it. Yay! You got to send it over to IE Radio as well, so we can bump it over here because Cali's better.
So Cali does have, I don't know if it's better than Florida, but I know Cali definitely has a nice radio scene and supporting the underground and things like that. So, and you got that right. Nice, cool. You got that.
So it looks like we have 8 minutes left of the interview. Wow.
Oh, 8 minutes?
Yeah, that hour went by so fast. Why?
Oh, you do it for an hour?
Yeah, well, IG Live only lets you go for an hour.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, You know what? Sorry. I wasn't timing it, and I wanted to, play you some stuff. We got 8 minutes. Let's, do you want to play me? Wait, you said you wanted to do what? I wanted to play you some stuff, but now, but you know what? We got 8 minutes. That's not enough time.
Why? We can jam
before that, let's check the time after I make my shout outs, okay?
Okay.
I want to shout out my man Tim X7 Davis, who's on the check-in. He's on here. He produced the single that we're going to drop, the 2020 single. Also, I want to shout out King Virtue. We got the project dropping with King Virtue. Big S. I want to shout out Jay Storm. My man Cheese the Great. Want to shout out the First Lady, Erica Simmons. Want to shout out the whole Balance Project, Triple Beam, KR Morales. All of y'all, man.
Yeah. Y'all seem like some good people.
The website is kbanger.com. Please hit me up. Let me type it in real quick for the last people that are here.
You said I want to shout out your scout.
Okay, dude.
Shout out to the Healthy Scout.
Okay. kbanger.com. Okay, so hit me up, please.
No, it's not K-Banger. It's K-Banger Creatives.
Shout out to my headphones. Those headphones are dope. These are Bose headphones with the clear mic for projection and all that type of stuff.
For cover for it, let's take a smile. Like, we're gonna take a couple pictures real quick.
Okay. How many more minutes? How many more minutes we got?
We have 6 minutes. Smile really quick.
Okay.
Just do different poses.
Check this demo out, man. Hardcore shit, man, with Big S.
So you're protesting instead of gold.
Hold up.
You do something positive, it gets no mention. Police protection, but I shot.
Oh!
They got no senses. Other victims weren't as lucky.
Play it?
It's called My Luck. You see that?
Yes. Hey,
What the?
play it. I was jamming right now, and you like
Hold up.
really
Check the co-defendant. Settled out of the court.
Hold up.
The co-defendant first the street beat the
Hang head.
So you're protesting instead of goal setting. We do something positive, it gets no mention. Police pops off a bullet out the protection. But Allah blocked the shot like he was goaltending. They got no sense.
Classic right there.
Warrant is lucky, check the co-defendants. Settled out of the court is money. First the street beating the truth. It's a vicious cycle like Big S repeating the loop. First Leviathan, vital sin, thriving through men. Boycotting is more effective than rioting. Each planet if God inspired us. But who got time to examine what's inside the tires? I'm tired driving and drunk driving. Seeing things hallucinating, barely surviving. You don't get points for trying, only for execution. The first universal law is moving before execution. I'm not in my right mind before the best solution.
Ooh, I like the hook.
Woo!
Alright, is that you?
No, I got me singing.
Now this is a rough cut production. Biggest, big up yourself. K-Banger, J-Star, Island.
Oh, yeah.
A 1-2, 1-2, Caribbean, West Indians, we coming through.
Oh, we're taking it back. We're going back.
1-2, the Caribbean, West Indians, we coming through. The Caribbean, West Indian coming through. With that mic checker, 1-2, any island I forgot.
All right, yeah, hold up. My man X7, he wilding out. He want to hear the sing. He want me to play some of the single. How much time we got left?
We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I can't even play so much of this, man. This new single, yo.
Send me the song and I'll play it on my phone, or I'll play it on my story.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
Yeah, you can send it. I'll play it on my story.
All right.
A black woman
Let the
kicked me
listeners
with a
hear.
curve, it was awful. Brother can't win out, castles switching over. They evolved from a cave, we evolved from a slave. Chess moves from opposite sides.
Hold up, let me chill.
Dang.
So, yeah, let me chill. Sorry about that. I meant to drop that in, but I don't want
My
to.
button is about to fall.
I know.
Oh, okay. So it says we have 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you want to end off the show. Pardon the mess in here. Look at this. I just got my drum set out of storage.
Oh wow.
So I'm like in the process of moving and rearranging and organizing and recording this stuff all at the same time.
So have you already moved into your new place? Is this
Not yet. No. I'm gonna move in a couple months, but I'm preparing. So I got a lot going on here.
Dang, you really preparing in a couple months.
Well, it's going by fast, man. It's going by fast. But anyway, look, I wanna do this with a clean break. Thank you for the. See, these cats want to hear. Yeah, you guys want to. I know the King Virtue stuff. I'm not even fully prepared to even play you that. I got a rough edit and some other stuff I got features on, so I can't play you that. But China. I intend on getting you all that. We're going to continue to support you. What you're doing is wonderful. You're a fresh face for the hip hop and the culture. So big respect to you and everything you're doing. Thank you for your time. It was a wonderful interview. I really appreciate it.
And then for my last 30 seconds, thank you for coming on the China Show and just vibing out with me one time. You guys can find his music on his website. Yes, his website, K-Bangers. Check it out. He's got everything. Someone said, shout out to your scalp again.
All right.
Can you see your scalp one more time? It looks so
shining
nice.
like a black diamond, baby.
Okay. Shouts out to the scalp.
Word up.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace. Peace.
Okay.
Kbanger.com. Peace.
Peace. 3 seconds left.
Peace.